Neon, what is going on with the chart? Killer move, all right? Killer move. This was a crazy explosive move, all right? Now let's see if we can see what's the next move for Neon, all right? Now, Neon had a crazy, insane run, okay? Now, if we take a look at the 2-day and I pull a fib zone from, let's see, 7 cents is around about where it blasted off. All right, you can see here, let's see here. Let's get rid of some of these yellow lines. Yeah, so from where it took off, you could see that we're probably about to come down to the 0.5 zone of about 198, all right, which kind of coincides to the next region of the 0.618, which is where there was significant buying done within the 6-day period on these 3 2-day candles. All right, so there's a lot of buying there, so I'm expecting this to be the zone where Neon truly finds support. I'm expecting it to be around here. That's what I'm expecting. All right, so prepare yourselves mentally for a $1.50 to $2 Neon. Okay, it's possible. All right, and you know, worst case, should the market really take a turd going into the Bitcoin halving, or if not the Bitcoin ETF, you could see a 89-90 cents Neon. All right, but I only see that if the market takes a dump or Solana completely crashes. All right, now that's on the 2-day. Now you can see here we're still a bit overbought. All right, we're just cooked here on the 2-day. All right, and we want this 2-day to cool off. But honestly, the 2-day could kind of stay up there and kind of do something like this here, where he stays up there. Okay, let's take a look at the daily. The daily is the oscillator on the stochastic that I really want to see. The daily stochastic is the one that I really want to see cool off and reset. So you can see here, we still have some potential downside to go for Neon EVM. All right, so the question is, are we going to get more downside price action, or will Neon kind of trade sideways here and chop in this range between the 0.5 and the 382, which are these two price zones here? I got a lot of lines here, guys, sorry. So that is my question. Is he going to be able to, you know, chop between these two lines, these two yellow lines? That's what I'd like to know. All right, so let's take a look at the 12-hour. So the 12-hour looks like we got to bounce off of $2.10 off of that price zone. We got to bounce there. It got bought back up, and then there's more selling. All right, so it looks like we're creating a wedge here, and we could trade sideways and then reverse from here. All right, what I like to see on the 12 hours that is definitely cooled off. The 12 hours cooled off. All right, it's cooled off, but honestly, I see a bit more downside here. I see a bit more downside potential for Neon EVM, sadly, okay? But this is a good thing, because look at where we are and look at where we're potentially going, all right? We want Neon to cool off so that he can consolidate and make another push higher, all right? That's my perspective. All right, so worst case, I could see a $1.50 to $2 Neon before we trade higher. That's worst case. All right, but I think that buyers are going to step in and start buying neon somewhere above $2. And if I'm wrong, they'll come in around this zone here between $1.50 and $2. That's what I think. All right. And we may just range between, let's see, $1.50 and $2.50 until we reverse trend. Okay, that's what I think is going to go on here. All right, so I think we'll just range between $1.50 and $2.50, and then eventually we will reverse. Okay, but it depends on what the market does as well, because unfortunately we're not invincible to what the market is doing. All right, so Solana on the 12-hour, the chart looks very similar to Neon EVM. It's oversold. Okay, on the daily, we're getting into oversold territory. So Solana is at some type of support here. If Solana is able to hold this support, then consolidate and push higher, then you're going to see price action from Neon that pushes towards the upside. So if you're looking at the Neon chart, keep an eye on Solana as well, guys. It's kind of like the Ethereum to the Bitcoin, you know what I'm saying? So, but Neon has other factors that can cause the price to accelerate and run to the upside, regardless of Solana's price action as well. Okay. Even after the token unlocks next year, it's not like 600 million tokens are going to be dumped onto the market. So there is plenty of time for Neon to just absolutely go insane, guys. Like, honestly, as far as price action. Okay. So I think you could see a 160. That's possible. All right. But here's what I think might happen. All right. If you look at, let's see, I know this is Cadena. All right. But now, real quick, guys, I just noticed something here. I'm noticing a potential support that starts from around 41 cents. Now, this is on the 4-hour, but let's see. Looks like we have some type of support here on the 4-hour. All right. We got 2 touches there. Let's see how that looks on the 12-hour. Yeah. Okay. So this could play out and act as a potential support for Neon as well. Okay. So keep that in mind. That's right around 210. Okay. And we could get a bounce from there, or maybe go slightly under it and repeat this fractal here. When you guys start thinking about where Neon could go, take a look at this chart. This is Cadena. Let me get rid of all of these marks here. All right. Cadena, last bull run, it hit CoinX. All right. It hit CoinX. It dumped all the way to 7 cents. And in the bull run, it ran all the way to $30. All right, guys. So if you're looking at Neon and you're saying to yourself, it can't go any higher, you might be right, but you also might be wrong. All right. That's just the nature of crypto. Okay. Now, I think that Neon, it has the perfect formula to get to a $30. All right. I totally do. Okay. Now, these prices on Neon are not going to last forever. I totally believe that. Okay. I think that, being able to grab some Neon between $1.50 and $2, maybe $2.50, is probably your best buys for the rest of this bull run. That's what I think. All right. Now, it's just probabilities, but, and I don't have a crystal ball. But if you want to buy some Neon, just buy on the red days. All right. Just buy on the red days. All right. 12-hour is oversold. All right. It looks like we may bounce from here, from 240, 214. I think this may hold as support, this zone here. All right, if not, I think, like I said, we'll just trade between 150 and 250. We'll bounce between 150 and 250 until we reverse. All right. So that's what I think is going on with Neon. All right, guys. If you liked the video, if you want me to keep doing chart analysis like this, then smash up the like. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Deuce Crypto out.